So this was an exciting weekend for me. You'll see in the little bitty circle there, I am normally with the Seattle Give Camp. I'm the president of the Seattle Give Camp, and we brought some volunteers from Seattle down to help out, but not just Seattle. We'll get to that in a minute. So when we did our event back in October, Lance brought a full team from Memphis, and they took on one of our nonprofits and did a bang-up job. It was just amazing, and so we're reciprocating coming down. We got the opportunity and the exciting chance to work on the Navy SEAL Foundation and their new initiative, the Team Fitness Challenge. So the Navy SEAL Foundation was established back in 2000. And what it does, there's a lot of text on here, but think about it as the Navy SEALs is an elite organization, but they've got a whole bunch of people around them. They've got family, they've got community, they've got their fallen soldiers, they've got their families, they've got a whole bunch of people around them, and this organization really helps support and provide structure for them, brings them events and a whole bunch of other things. And so obviously they need some money to be able to do that. And they do a lot of that as they're a nonprofit organization through fundraising. And so this year's fundraising initiative is an inaugural event, is the Team Fitness Challenge. And what this is Teamwork Fitness Challenge is it's based on the fitness challenge that you have to do in order to get into the SEALs, or really into any military operation. And so it's inspired by the Navy SEAL PFT. So we're going to do pull-ups, sit-ups, push-ups, and a 3-mile run. And each one of those things are timed, and we're fundraising, as part of that. And they're doing 3 events, but we built them one app. But it's October 9th, October 17th. And then the virtual is really the month of October, but it's kind of hard to put that on a particular date. So cool. Mm-hmm. Anyways, so what I want to do is briefly talk about our team, and then I'm going to show you a demo of our app and what we built. So our team was me, Ben Lobau, and Julie St. George from St. Louis, Warren Newey from Brooklyn, Tariq Sarif from Toronto, Canada, Adam Momin from, yes, I did not misspell that, Tunisia. And so that is up here in the very northern part of the African continent. And he is 50 meters away from the Mediterranean Sea. That lucky son of a gun. I was so jealous looking out his window at that. And then we also had, I've struggled with the pronunciation of this, and I apologize. He went by Emmanuel, which I was very thankful for, but Okonkwo, I believe, Okonkwo Emmanuel, and he is actually from Nigeria, and so we got to see a little bit of Nigeria in this project as well. And then we also had Coriano Harris, who you might have met in Memphis, but he's living in San Diego now. And we had Kylie Frederick helping him out. They were our designers. So anything that looks good, it's their fault. And Kylie is from St. Louis. So here we are. That is the team. We're trying to make a difference. Let's go. So what I'm going to do is pop over to the app itself. So our nonprofit rep, Nancy Cook, came in and asked for a mobile app. And we looked at that and said, you know what? Mobile apps are really hard to maintain, especially for non-technical nonprofits. And they take forever to build, and so on and so forth. So instead, we talked to her about building a progressive web app. I've got a full talk on that. Danny Thompson has recorded me at the Southern Dev Fest and a couple other places to do that. And so feel free to ping Danny Thompson, D Thompson Dev, and ask him to post a link to that video of me doing the progressive web app talk. But this is the sign in, once you sign in, you see your dashboard with your last. So we did 15 reps. Personal record is 15 reps, and the goal is 15, so spot on. For our push-ups, 55, and 100 is the goal, so I'm a little bit behind on push-ups, still working on it. 30, and 100 on sit-ups, so again, long behind that. And then one small thing that we are going to be working on, maybe later tonight, maybe tomorrow, and finishing up as we do our handoff is, right now that is the number of seconds for our run. So 1,688 is actually 29 minutes and 50 seconds, which is 58 seconds, which is where just a little bit above their recommended target. But we can come in and track exercises. And so we go into push-ups, and we have our little countdown timer where we hit start. And it's going to give us time to get into our form. And hopefully you can hear the audio right here. Beep. And we're ready to go. 3 minutes later, it will give us an audio stopping point, at which point we enter in our number of items. Up here is a video that Nancy is getting produced that will show the proper form for a pull-up, a push-up, a sit-up, and a little bit on running. So, I mean, in short, that's kind of what we built. We are integrating with their nonprofit fundraising platform called Classy. So we enter in our Classy email, and it's going to pull back some profile information. One of the things that is on the list that we didn't quite get to because we had some problems with the Classy API is pulling that, your current donation levels and that kind of stuff back into the application and showing that on your dashboard. Last thing is we also gave them a events update page where they can blog about the upcoming events, and it just shows up on this particular page. But all this will be wrapped in a app container and installable through the Play Store or the App Store on iOS. So that's the app. And I want to thank Memphis MindCamp for giving me and the rest of those volunteers around the world the opportunity to make such a great impact. Thank you so much.